our farm of today. We welcome you and we are thankful. I'm called Benon Kakwaya. I'm a farmer guide from ATG or Falcom. I'm working from Masaka. We thank you for today because when we called you, you could come. As the interview you are going to do, we thank God who have guided you to come today, even the one who has guided us to come today. And we thank God because we know that He's the one who has guided us. We are here because of ETG. We believe that when they called you, you could accept, and you have left other things, the family, even the work, but you have come. So we thank you. Thank you so much, and we are thankful, and we continue thank you. Those are my names, and I'm working from Masaka, still in ETG. You can tell me your names, what you are digging, what you dig, how did you find it, for all the time you have been digging. So you can give me a small story how you have been digging, and we continue. My name is Bongyeraire Scovia, chairperson from Chitagata Cooperative. And I'm so much thankful because I could find the people from ETG. In digging coffee, I found farmer guiders, and they took me so I could learn how to plant coffee. They taught me from the pit how to space, even how you can make the coffee to produce, and also to clean it. Before I reached on the purpose, I could see the ETG calling me. After they called me, I only knew one boy called Alan, and also my called her. We talked. So I continued talking with her, and I pushed him to come and see my farm and members. As a staff of ETG, he taught us how to check the soil, how to put fertilization, how to clean the coffee, and you could check our farms, and how you can make a business of coffee and it continue, and how you can deal with ETG, how to support with fertilizer to kill weeds. That is what he taught us, to have our business, even to work together as a group to reach on what we want. And when we don't understand, we can call him as ETG, and then they can teach us. Whenever we call Alan, he brings for us 10 sacks for fertilizer, and I supply to my farmers. First, give me the story of buying the fertilizer. When did you last do it? How is it? That story of buying it. After he taught us there, he gave us the medicine to spray. I could see it is not bringing results for me, but after 1 month, I could see the results, and even I sprayed the double. Then I could see the more results. I could see ETG, the support it gave me on low price. If God could allow us, then we will see the profit. I continue to ask ETG to continue support us with teaching us, and it gives us store so that my members can get things, and we can be paying in installments, and also it can connect us with the buyers. If it is possible, it can do it for us. We can connect with them and they check our farms, and then we can get enough money from coffee. If ETG can do it for us, let it try for us. Like last year, 2024, 2022 and 2023, we were working with Lubanga, giving them the coffee. When they knew that we registered and we are on permanent, they couldn't love us. So as cooperative, I wish we can cooperate, and then ETG can give us ETG and members can increase. When they look for us the market and we sit together with them, we can see how we can sell our coffee well. Then their ETG, it means, has done it for us great. Thank you, Scovia. I have had everything. ETG, it is for connecting with farmers. Even last year, ETG was buying the coffee, and ETG, we are not working only fertilizer and medicine, but even we buy the coffee. As I was telling you, last year, ETG was the best factory that was buying coffee in Uganda. On the side of the market, we will see how we can do it, because the market of coffee, it is there and the money is there. Then your coffee can get market when it is good. And another thing of store, even that one cannot be impossible. As ETG, we want to give people, and when they are there, then we cannot fail to give them. I hope also that one they will listen it. That's why I say that we are going to record and I'm going to send to them so that they can listen. Because when we get product, ETG, when it makes a program, and I can take you to the parishes where members they are. We have 6 parishes and we meet the farmers, and you continue training them, and you tell them ETG what it means, and you tell them how you have market and how you can support them with fertilizer on the good price. ETG, it continue teach my farmers, then cooperative will get profit and also the government will gain. Thank you so much, Scovia. Let's continue. What I want to ask you, I heard that you are using fertilizer, you buy medicines. In this process, as farmers, as you have represent others like you, as you members of farmers, when you are buying those medicines or fertilizers, do you have anyone who gives you advice or whom you are inquiring from? We bought that fertilizer from Jose Alan, and he was teaching us, and he could tell us this one doing this and this one is doing this according to the way we could measure the soil. But we through ETG they could add for us. So I have another question, and give me the story, brief story, the experience that you have as a cooperative oil farmer, and also farmer guiders from sub-counties, UCDA, ETG experience. How is it? Experience has grown because we didn't know how can you get a lot of coffee. They taught us how to measure the pit, and then you put sheet. When you put a pit and you put it inside and it gives you a results more than the one that you had, because as I'm speaking, the fertilizers that we are using, I use it to get 8 sacks, but I could get experienced where I was raising the cow. I could put also coffee. Now I'm getting 40 sacks of coffee. 8 sacks, I was getting it from 8 acres. But now I'm in 3 acres. As they trained me, I could see that 1 acre where I was raising from the cow, I could kill it and I put coffee. The level that we have in the coffee, I see that I'm going to become the rich person in the future. Another thing, AFAB took me also and taught me, and I passed through ETG. I studied and I saw what I have never seen. I got experience to which I never got. That's why I could love my business of coffee. When I see someone is selling the soap, then for me, I see myself as the best person. Because when someone is selling just one matchbox, then for me, with selling the coffee, it means for me, I'm higher. I went on the level of Town Council, ETG, AFOC. The way they trained us, I can see our business will love it, and we see that it will reach to us what we want. Thank you so much, Madam Scovia. You said before you started to use fertilizer, you were on 8 sacks, but after using fertilizer, you were in 40 sacks before you started. You got the soul to start after studying from ETG, how to plant it, how to look after it. Before you use fertilizer, it was new. They used to tell us that when you use fertilizer and then you don't use it the next time, then it means your coffee will get spoiled. But when I went to study, then I could see that when I get 15 sacks and I put more fertilizer, I will get more. What I want to ask you, when you got those ideas and thoughts to start using fertilizer, it was new for us. Didn't you get scared how you are going to use it? I could not get scared because the teacher of UCD brought for me 10 kilograms and taught me how to apply it. And the place I have applied it, I could see the coffee growing quickly, and also they could teach me how to cultivate it. That is what I got scared of at first, but when I cultivated it, I in 2 years I could cut it immediately, all of it. I'm the one in the class to teach other farmers. People from Bongyeraire, they come and I train them. And I tell them, the one who want fertilizer can ask me. The one who wants seed can ask me. The one who has any challenge can ask me. So whenever I fail, I just ask Aaron. And I ask him which medicine we can use. So this fertilizer and pesticides or other medicines that we are using to cure other diseases, how much do you buy? Whenever we make meetings, everyone they speak the problems that they're having, and after they finish to speak their problems, because we have made attendance, everyone who needs something they write. When I fail, I just call any staff from ETG, especially Aaron, and then you could tell them to take the picture and they send for me, and then he sees what to do. When it is possible for him, you could come on. You can put the coffee on tax, the medicine on tax, and it brings it to Chitagata. Like you, Scovia, in your farm, if you want to buy these medicines. You just go in the shop and you buy fertilizer. This time I can't do any mistake, but long time we use it just to buy. But now when I find any disease, according to the trend they are giving us, I just take the picture and I send to the farmer guide or agriculture of ETG, and then I'm like, what this is, what can I do? And then they will tell me do this and that. And because they checked my soil and they gave me the results, I have been working on those results. Have you ever bought fertilizer or seeds like of maize and it did not work for you? I don't plant maize. I used to plant maize before I started to plant coffee, and I have put even banana plantation. I can't make any mistake. I just only take care of the coffee. Yesterday we went and we could get 3 basins, and we didn't want to buy it. And one basin was for 35,000, and they gave us 105,000, and we could solve the problem which we could not solve. So if I get 100, I could see that family needs 10 kgs of portion. It needs 3 kgs of beans. They need 3 kilos of rice. I just remove and I move on. Good for you, Madam Scovia. Now first tell me, when you are buying fertilizers, do you normally buy fertilizers or medicine? I normally not use medicines. At first, I first know what brings the diseases to become like forest. especially that sickness of wilt. I first cultivate it and I burn it. Whenever I see that disease of wilt, I just cut it and I first leave that place. So after 1 month or 1 week, I put another pit, and after 2 months, then I find the seed and I put. When we don't have money, we get from ETG Kakaino, and I sprayed it 2 times and super glue, and I mixed it because the money was little, and I sprayed in the month of September. I spray in November, so now I'm preparing to buy fertilizer to put on December and then again in April. And also ETG taught me how to feed it morning and supper. In April I make 100. That is nice. If you want to buy fertilizers, if you want to buy it, what do you normally put power and you say, before I buy this fertilizer it should be like this? Mostly, since there is some coffee, you find I'm finding the fertilizer for making it ready, and also the stems, so that before I enter the next season, I can find when it has power. When you are buying those fertilizers, do you pay in cash? I normally prepare myself and I find the cash. I only get a date of 2 days to 3 days. I can't take a long date. If I say Aaron and I tell him that I want to apply fertilizer, or before I get Aaron, I could see the UCD person and I tell them I want 8 sacks of fertilizer and I have 200 and I have remained with 2 weeks. Can I get it? And then they could send it for me and I pay deposit. Then I could put power to find the balance and pay them back. It means if you don't have money, there is a chance to get it if you don't have money, and then you pay later. How do you find that life? Yes, that life is very difficult, because if you are going to buy fertilizer and you don't have money, so you find that the one who is going to give you that business, they are feeling somehow difficult. But when you have some money, then it is easy for them to add for you. So when you have your money and you want to buy this fertilizer, how do you know that the price you have bought it is affordable price for you? Can you ask people from the shops? You go in the shops of agriculture officers, and then I see the difference in the shops and from farmers. Is there any fertilizer or any brand which you feel like your life like that product. Oh, I love the time you have been digging. It is for long and you have been using a lot of things. Is there any product or brand which you can say that I have been using this and I really like it, and I have found something and that's why I love this product? Because you love it and you know the use you can use it for, and then they tell you use this one, it can also work like the other one, then you feel like you are not okay. Before I use fertilizer, I first meet the farmers, because the time of fertilizer it cannot jump. And also after they ask me, you are from the dry season and you look like you are not from dry season, because my coffee is not looking bad. How much did you apply? How much do you have of coffee? So this one could make me to love something which I have been using instead of changing a lot. When you are buying those things or fertilizers, have you ever find any problem or challenge which could make you not to get the fertilizer that you want and in the real time that you need it? Those problems, I find them when I don't have enough money. Because to have fertilizer without money in my hand, if I need fertilizer of 600, at least I first get something in my hand, and after harvesting, it is in my head that if I bought grass of 10 dana, then I should get the fertilizer for 300. So that when I'm looking for fertilizer, I should have money in my hands. Like in this season, I can buy like 2 goats or young pig, because we harvest from April, May, June, July. Then I rear those animals, and then they are giving me the garbage. That's how I save. Madam Scovia, as a farmer who is there in Isaka, Charo Chitagata, who has a job for every day, and that person has a coffee. Which advice do you want to give that person? Because you find someone has a job of a soap and also they are farmer, but some people find they don't have any job but they only have coffee and they don't have money for fertilizer. Which advice can you give them? The advice I can give to the farmers, when they enter in the season, they should know that this is the only business they have, and they add chicken, also they add goats, so that they can add another job aside, so that when another thing fail, then they have another thing to sell. Now you have told me that you are digging coffee and banana plantation. How did you find it and how did they help you? ETG and UCD farmer guiders, after they told me how to cultivate coffee, it was not there in the banana plantation. When we cultivated it, we could put banana matoke and also sweet bananas, and we could put fertilizer the way they were training us. Then the coffee could have banana plantation, and banana plantation could raise coffee. So we balance it. And then we say, let us eat a small matoke, and the big one we sell it. Because the biggest matoke is 20,000. Since we have not yet entered in the season, there is smaller coffee, but at least there is money for matoke. I can do a small thing. I can buy soap for 4,000, because I'm like, let me sell so that before I become battery, I can have something to use. And I remain with balance, and then I can use it. Do you find me in the village like a billionaire? Because the means behind I'm strong. Like we women, we like to make groups. I have a big group of 60 women. I have divided six. Those 60 women, when they are giving me money, they are giving me 300. When you gave me that money and before I reached home, I had only 100. So for me, I tell them, instead of giving me money, just give me the gold. I just tell them, buy for me the plates, the dozen of cups, buy for me a mat or the mattress of 80. So I've just put that mind in them so that we can be example. So if you buy for me a mattress, then it means tomorrow also you have something that you are demanding me, and then it will put me on pressure and I will buy for you what you want. After they bought for me a goat, it produced for me 2 kids. So I told them I have a goat which has twins. So I see this thing also, it has a level which it has put. In short, my farming, I love it. And because I'm a farmer, it doesn't mean that I should look shabby because I'm a farmer. Always, whenever they are coming to visit me, those farmers, I clean myself, I shower. When we are going to check the coffee, I go with shoes. Because I love my business, that's why every time I'm monitoring it. I always tell them this is my shop which I'm monitoring every time. But before you got farmer guiders, I didn't know the advantage which was there. That's why Alan, whenever he called me, I could come quickly. That is good. Now, when you are buying these fertilizers, do you have one place where you are buying it from? When you got people who are training us, I just ask the one in soap, like, to know how is the price. But those farmer guiders always, they train us according to the coffee that you are having. As you cooperative, have you ever got even government has ever supported us? Which experience did you get and how were you paying it? It worked for us well, but when we got farmers who was not paying us, those people who did not pay for us, what did you do to them? We asked them the money, even though they did not delay for long. When they are paying, how did they pay? Were they paying in installments? We have given them agreement from June to July 15th, but the one who delayed in August and September, they could pay also and they finished. That is good. For you to manage fertilizer, to get them, it is not hard for you. Even now, I have a fertilizer for putting in leaves. That fertilizer of Kaino. There are some farmers who needed fertilizer, 10 sacks. I could call him Hose and he brought it, they took it. So now I remained with 1 sack. When you got soaps, are there people who gives you fertilizer and you pay later? Yes. Those who are selling the soaps, they cannot give us date unless someone goes privately as that person. As ETG, if we could give you this fertilizer and you pay slowly, and you know that the season, it is starting in April, May, June. And then we say when season starts of coffee, then you can start paying. From now, November up to June, it is a long time. As me, a leader, I don't want the date to take long. I want when they give you that fertilizer in December, starting from March, they should start paying, so we can pay in 3 phases. Pay in March, April, May. Then June and July, that money should be finished, because when you take it long, then other people, they forget. So those people who doesn't like to pay also, they get advantage. So if ETG gives us fertilizer, immediately in March they should pay first phase. Then in August they can finish. You said you have been going in many trainings according to agriculture. Have you ever heard about insurance in agriculture? Yes, I heard about it, but they did not come. But do you know about it? Yeah, they told it to me, but they did not trade. But do you think if this insurance is there, it can help the farmer? I think because the small train I went to, when you meet challenges, then that insurance, it can help you. Because they can support you, you have get immediately problem. Because there are so many things which comes when we are not ready for them, like storms, wind. Now, you see these days which we are in, we are in the world of .com, and we have phones, big ones, and even those who have small phones, they are small people, but also they can work. The challenge we are having, you find like there is a person in Isaka village and they need fertilizer, yet we don't know. But do you think if there is a provision from ETG, they put system like SMS or app, and we find that the farmer has their phone, they call with that phone and then they send message and they put location, they can send for them that fertilizer. Another thing which I can see it can work for farmers, it is radio. To be on radio. Through radio they can teach. I was requesting ETG to support me and give me chance to be on the radio every Sunday, and I teach people. I talk for ETG. I talk how to support farmers so that they can understand what ETG means. I was requesting that one from ETG to support me. Then it will bring members to be alert with ETG. And even they can know the products of ETG. That is good. And also I have heard about it. I have ever gone on the speaker, that one in town council. I had brought fertilizer, 50 sacks. I went to one farmer guide and I told them that they should give me fertilizer. I targeted in the season. When I went on the speaker and I spoke, immediately they had finished that fertilizer. So I put the messages in churches, like the way you come in the church. When they were announcing, they could announce. I could tell them that I am encouraging the farmers, those who are digging coffee and banana plantation, they should come to me so that I can help them with fertilizer at low price So you approach me and get fertilizer so that you can make your crops to grow. There are many people, they call me and they take that fertilizer. As you know, these days they are not good. Those sacks that I had, they took them in 2 weeks. I don't know ETG, how it can reach nearer to us with my staffs, because I may not know how I can explain to people well and they understand me. But if we have a staff of 12 people and ETG train us, then everyone will take those news and we start from there. So I want to ask you, apart from the soaps, do you have any other people whom you ask from? Many times, for me, I ask from farmer guides. But these days, when I get any problem, I call Alan. How did you sleep? How can I do about this one? And then he will tell me, let's do like this, or let me ask like this and this. Or I call those farmer guiders from town councils. So those are the easiest people in my business. Because also I have farmers who normally ask me like, hello chairperson, how can I do about my profit? It's like this and this. For me, even I don't go and check in my notes which I studied. I just call around this and this. Which guidance do you give me? Then he could tell me, let that person take the photo and send it. Then whenever they send a photo, or let me come and see it, before we do anything, let me first come and see it. So also I become like a farmer guide on average. So now I'm going to reach on the end of my interview. As you are seeing, this season is ending. We are almost at the end of it. Because in December the rain is there but little. January and February it is dry season. So we have the rain season in May, April and March, April and May. With the which thing do you see like this challenge as you are planting coffee and matoke? There is nothing that is challenging me because we did not have long dry season. And the rain, it has been raining well. It did not bring storms. And according to my timetable, when I saw I didn't get enough money, we got grasses and we put it down. And also I called Alan to come and train farmers, and he brought for me fertilizer I sprayed. So there's nothing that can make me to get hurry. So only when people they call me that there is storm somewhere, that's when I go on pressure. But there is nothing which worries me. if we give you a chance as a farmer, there is like 3 things: a date, fertilizer and others, even advice and market access. On those things, ETG can add what? To see the development in farmers. The number one which I need from ETG, I want it to first come and visit us. It train our staffs. ETG after finish, it should visit my parishes, like 4 parishes. I'm called Bongyeraire Scovia. So they should come and visit you. It should visit us, train our council, our committee, Chitagata Cooperative Science. It should visit us as a committee. And we make program with them. I call the members and they meet them at the parishes, and after that, and it should find for us the market for coffee. Because if it meet the farmers, then they know what the farmers needs. And that's when it can get the market according the performance of the farmers that it has made. Because also if they don't have members, but the members will take that news to the villages. Mostly, if you know ETG, if it could get small fertilizer like that one of water, and it gives that sample of water, and it train the farmers and support them with raw fertilizer, and then the big one they can buy it for themselves, then they can do a big work. That's why for me I came to learn so that I can take to my farmers. Thank you, Scovia. Thank you for the time you have given us, and also for the time you have given us. I'm sure that everything that we have talked from here, it will be taken, and we will see how ETG can improve the services, because we know we need also the farmers. Also, I want to go on the radio and announce the ETG and its products. Because also farmers, when they get money, then ETG also it can grow. Thank you for coming, and when you reach there, you take our regards to other people. And I'm sure everything that you have talked from here, let ETG always to call us in teachings. Like the way I have come with my staff, you can ask her also what she wants to speak.